Welcome to the Waxing Podcast. I'm Kirsten Getzelman, esthetician, educator, and your host. Each week, we'll dive into real conversations, industry tips, and the kind of advice every beauty pro should have in their back pocket. This show is sponsored by Enso, a woman and esthetician-founded brand bringing better options to everyday beauty pros. Let's dive in. Hello, welcome to the Waxing Podcast. My name is Kirsten. I'm Tampa Waxer, Enso Wax, the Waxing Podcast on social. And this one's going to be great. This episode is going to be nice. And I'm going to tell you right now, this episode is not going to come out when this is happening in real time. But you guys, I'm a Swiftie. I feel like if you're not a Swiftie, okay. I don't understand that. I feel like you haven't listened to enough of her music. I have literally gotten friends who are not Swifties to be Swifties because I've made them, taught it to them like a literal class. I am your professor. You are my student. If you don't like her, you just don't understand or you just don't know it. You're like a closeted person. I don't know what you want to call it. But anyway, I'm a Swiftie. You guys all probably know that. If you follow me on socials, I use a lot of her sound bites. I use a lot of her music. There's something so uplifting about the idea of this woman who just feels so authentic and has been. I mean, she has the same damn videos of when she was 16 to 35 and her mannerisms, the way she speaks, her goals, a lot of it aligns with who she is 10 years and 15 years down the road and 20 years down the road. I mean, that in itself is crazy. I feel like 2 weeks later and I'm a different person. So for somebody to have these big of goals and have known about them for 20 years, I feel like I'm in my 30s and I'm just now being yes, I officially know where I want to be in 5 to 10 years with business. How Miss Swift has had that in her head since 16. Who can't give her credit for that? You've never seen a bad interview where she's talked about somebody in a negative way, except for Justin Bieber. But let's be for real. If you're a girl's girl, then you know exactly why she hates Justin Bieber. So that one is given. Why am I making this about Taylor Swift, you might ask? Because on her website, going back to me being you guys won't understand, but I have 18 minutes right now, 18 minutes until she's revealing some crazy shit I know nothing about. So I was like, well, why not kill my time with doing a short podcast on ways to get more booked in your treatment room? I like the idea of this episode because they're just going to be straight to the point tips. If you're somebody who is not booked, you're looking to get booked, you're looking to grow your business, let's chat. Kirsten, to you, what you could be doing, what you could be shifting, things you could literally be implementing. Some of this will cost you money, but I promise you there are investments that you need to take on. Again, going back to Swift and her knowing what she wanted for 20 years, sit down and wonder, where do you want to be in 5 years? And then start gifting that future you the ability to get there. Start gifting that future you the ability to get there. So do things that will get you to where you want to be in 5 years. So if you're not booked, here are some things that you could be doing, especially in 2025 that are working currently in this moment. Number 1, if you have a really cool personality, you're really funny, you have something to give on a social media, platform or audience, go on TikTok. You guys, I'm telling you this because I'm witnessing my assistant, Stacy, get booked off of TikTok. It's a personality that she just naturally has. I'm so jealous of it. She knows it. I tell her, but her ability to captivate an audience in a really fun way on TikTok has been super, super fun to watch. And it's converted to her getting clients. So if you're somebody that wants to kind of be goofy, silly, trendy, don't think for 5 seconds that TikTok, a free platform, by the way, can get you clients. It's a great opportunity for you to do so. The algorithm will push people in the way that it needs to be in terms of location. So please say where you're from often. Let the algorithm get to know you. Let it push it to people that would most likely take in the content, which could be people that down the street who is looking for a new wax. TikTok, guys, do not sleep currently on TikTok. And I'm a millennial saying that. Number 2, get a website. Get a website. Get a website. I'm so excited about this Taylor thing that I literally... Okay, get a website. Don't just go off of your booking site, guys. Like, literally let the internet work for you. Get a website so that you can be found. Get a website so you can start building SEO. Get a website so that you can start building backlinks. Get a website so you can start doing blogs. Get a website so that you are building think of like a website. You have your business, right? You have your boxed, your business that's a box physical that you go into, drive by it, see it, book it, call it. They come to it, you get money from it. Now, think of your website as a virtual box where people on the internet, on the cloud, find you and call you, see you, do all of that stuff. So, this is your physical business and this is your virtual business. People need to find you virtually to find you physically. Unless they are driving by your business, they are not going to know who you are. So finding you on social media is, yes, helpful, but truly finding you on the website is a more long-term solution. So make sure you have a credible website. Please invest in a website if you can. And then find out, look up these words, okay? SEO, backlinks, blogs. Figure out how to utilize these on your website. Yes, you will tie your social to your website so that these will all interconnect so that people can find you. Google search best wax place in Tampa. They will find you. Google search, most comfortable wax. They will find you from the blog that you did that taught people how to have a comfortable wax. Like, those little things are so important for your overall growth in your business. If you don't have a website, get a website. Number 3, this will cost you a little bit of money. Facebook ads, but not just any Facebook ads, a professional Facebook ad that somebody is going to set up for you unless you know what you're doing. So this alone can literally get new eyes on your business. But let me tell you, if you don't have the website, then a potential client going to that Facebook ad, and then the call to action is your booking site and all it says is service prices and book, it might not be enough. They want to be led to a new place to be talked into spending their money with you. Website, testimonials, who you are, where your business is, location, like all of this information. Then if they want to check out your socials, all lives on your virtual home, your virtual business. Okay. So Facebook ads will literally bring new faces into your treatment room, period, point blank. Even better if you have a limited offer that is time sensitive. So if you have a limited offer that is time sensitive, even better to get new clients. Yes, this will cost you money, but again, it's an investment because you would be spending like X $500, but you would be getting $1,000 in business. You would be getting $500, take away from all the things. You would still be making like whatever percentage of that, better than zero. And then the next month, those people come back in, get rebooked. It's a long-term goal. Social, website, Facebook ad, pairing yourself with somebody else in your industry in terms of local. So massage therapist, facialist. Who likes coffee? A lot of girls and people who like to get waxed. Maybe partner with your coffee place, hold like a little event. I know that I just saw my friend Rachel here in Tampa host a Pilates event with somebody, or I think it was yoga Pilates. It doesn't matter. She hosted it with that gym and had her cards in a little bag and some aftercare. So cute. Did all those people book? Maybe not. But when it comes time to booking, they have that logo in their head, which is hers, that they know to look for when they do choose to book. It's like those little touch point marketing. So any little touch point marketings that you can do. Stickers, like giving every single client like a sticker to go. So they put it on their water bottle or they put it somewhere else on their laptop. But like getting your marketing out there beyond the virtual house, beyond the physical house, and finding little ways that people will start recognizing your brand in the industry. Is your little baby brand maybe recognizable right now? Maybe not. But in 5 years, will your brand be recognizable then? Maybe. So wouldn't you want to look back on yourself 5 years from now and go, hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah to all those things. So those are like my top biggest things that you could be doing right now. Also, SEO is back in captions, in social. No, it does not have to be hashtags anymore. You can simply say, I am a Tampa, Florida waxer, and these are my tips for great results after waxing. your SEO and your caption will do a number of things, but if you can catch my drift, it's going to say Tampa, Florida, exfoliation, waxer, and top tips, right? So like anybody searching for these things are going to get that in their algorithm. So like SEO is happening in a more direct way. Another thing that I always want to say for social media is like a lot of people think, especially on TikTok, like, oh, I have 20 followers or I have 200 followers. So that means that 200 followers are going to see my stuff. No, everybody is given the same chance to fly if you're getting out good content, right? Good content equals people watching. It's like a TV show. If you're flipping like you did back in the day before everything was Netflix, Hulu, Prime, and all that stuff, you kind of went off of like familiarity, of course, which is why TikTok influencers stay TikTok influencers, because you get to know them. So you get to like liking their, whatever. But like, all the new shows, you're just going off of clicking and seeing, clicking and seeing, clicking and looking. And so like, just know that we live in like this world right now where like, if you produce good content, you will get rewarded. So with clients, but these are like top tips that I have right now. I know this episode is short. I know it feels like I'm screaming at you. I know I'm just overly excited for a lot of reasons. And I've only had a Coca-Cola diet to drink, but I am telling you that those are like the 3 ways that you can grow your business. There's many more, but these are the ones that I can think of right now. So get to it, figure out what's next for you, figure out where you want to be, work on your branding, work on your website, get a Facebook ad going, and get going on your business. I don't care if you're a solo esthetician that just started out, you are more than capable of getting booked within a year. I've seen it happen, and more importantly, I've seen it happen to people quick. There's an abundance of people. I don't care how many places are around. I don't care if there's a place, every other store that is a waxer. I don't care if you're in a salon suite and every single person is a waxer and you included. I don't care about the excuses. Figure out a way to get the abundance of people looking to spend money on beauty. Hello, we're in that industry. Recession proof, so they say. I hope that doesn't come back and haunt me. But get out there. Get people knowing who you are. Get people loving your personality. And I swear to God, it will work out for you. I promise you, I was an esthetician who didn't even work for the first couple of years after I got my license. I can tell you all kinds of stories that you would think to yourself, if you were an avatar who I did not know now, I would not think it would have worked out for you. And it worked out for me. If it worked out for me, it can work out for you. Okay? Was I yelling at you guys? I don't think so. Okay. I hope you feel inspired. I hope you feel uplifted. And I hope to, most importantly, see you next week. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Waxing Podcast. If you found today's conversation helpful, be sure to follow the show and leave a review. It helps continue creating resources for beauty pros just like you. For updates and more, follow us on Instagram at The Waxing Podcast. I'll see you next week.